What do you
Yeah.
think about some of the other current stuff that's going on? I mean, you see more automation, I think, now than ever. But what about
Yep.
give me your input specifically about? I wanted to ask you cryptocurrency first. Are you a believer long term? Are you a trader of it in the midterm? What are your thoughts on it?
No, cryptos to me are an interesting idea that I think sooner or later will find their place in society. Uh, I still think, despite the fact that there's a lot of it going on and there's a lot of people being involved in it, and even
Yep.
some of like the Paul Tudor Jones say they buy some of
Yep.
it,
Yep.
I still think it's not quite ready for prime time until it becomes, in my mind, a something that my wife will pull out a card and use Bitcoin for the grocery store,
Right.
which I just don't see happening yet. There's too much volatility in the market. There's For the normal person with
It's hard to
5,000
use
or
kind of
less to their
still.
name in
Yeah.
liquid assets, I just don't see it becoming mainstream yet.
Yep.
And so there's fits and starts and little panic sell-offs, and all of that tends to create lessons that are learned, and people get better at it, and the infrastructure continues to grow, and there's more people that get involved. And as that reaches an economy of scale, I think that it'll be a possibility. For me, in retirement, I don't want to sit there and watch Bitcoin go up and down 24 hours a day. I have
Sure.
better things to do with my time. And unlike an exchange where I could say put in a futures trade, put a stop order on silver
Right.
and let it run, and
Right.
I got to stop, I'm moving up behind it.
Right.
That's pretty easy for me to do in 20 minutes a day. Having
Right.
Bitcoin, do they have stops in Bitcoin? I don't think they do.
It
I've
depends
never
on your
heard of them.
broker, but no one's trading it the way that you're
Right.
describing it. You know what I mean? The guys that are
Yeah.
trading it right now, you can't even use, as far as I know, you can't even get an actual regulated broker to place those trades with. They're all with unregulated brokers that could shut down and take your money in a second.
Yeah, and then the money's gone, and then I'm retired. I don't want to go back to work. I just don't see.
Tom, that would make
I
a
just don't.
great, that would make like the most sad ending to a beautiful life story that you built. Like you put all the money into Bitcoin
Exactly.
and then Tom ends up at like the greeter at Walmart, Tom. You know what I mean? That would be terrible. That's not the direction we're going. Tom needs to be at the
Well,
golf course.
I like people. I'd be okay as a greeter, but I probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't make as much money as I
You
do
would
now.
not, exactly.